Good evening, Friday evening, end of the week. How are we doing? Have you had a good week this week? Has it been a long week? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, I don't know how many of you are going to be able to join me this evening. If you don't join me live, but you watch back on replay, I'd love you to pop replay in the comments below. And I'm going to go through a nice, calming Friday evening skincare routine. Bit of a pamper, and I'm going to walk and talk. I'm going to start with our renewing cleanser. So this is the newest cleanser. This is the butter balm cleanser. So it's a balm, and as you use it, it turns into a butter and then into an oil, and it's lovely. So I'm going to just say I'm going to walk and talk. So I'm going to using my little gold skincare spatula, which is gorgeous. Just going to pop some on my hand now and start by just giving that a little warm. So I would love to know who has a skincare routine. As I ask questions, I'd love you to comment below. So I would love to know, do you have a skincare routine? Is it a case of absolutely always? Are you a bit of hit and miss? Or are you a never? Well, a skincare routine is all about looking after your skin, but it's also some self-care. So for me, especially on a Friday evening, my Alex has gone to Scouts, so I've got 2 hours of my own, and I find that much needed at the moment. But this gorgeous cleanser is an oil as it goes on. So it's a butter balm that turns to an oil. And an oil cleanser is really good at breaking down all of that dirt and grime of the day, your SPF, your makeup, pollution, all of that. So just with your cleanser in the evening, so whatever cleanser you use, if you're not a Tropic user yet, whatever cleanser you've got, just join me. But with your cleanser, just take a little bit of extra time. In the evening, it's all about self-care, a really good cleanse of your skin and relaxing. So just take your time. Absolutely make sure you go up to the hairline, all the way around to the ears, all of those creases where you might get a build-up of dirt, grime, SPF, makeup. Now you need, if you wear makeup, you absolutely do need an oil-based cleanser to really get into the pores and remove that makeup, because your makeup is likely to be oil-based. So you need an oil-based cleanser. And this is our newest cleanser, and it has rose otto flowers in it. Now with this one, you add a little water to emulsify before removing it. So it goes lovely and milky. Then you go in with your bamboo face cloth to remove that. So your super soft bamboo face cloth comes, at the moment, you will get that free with the renewing cleanser. You also get the gorgeous little spatula as well. So use your cloth, which is organic bamboo, naturally antibacterial, and it's also lightly exfoliating. Now, I don't normally do more than one cleanse, but do you? Do you double cleanse? I would love to know. It was described to me, double cleansing, as, would you mop your floor before sweeping it? The answer is no. You would sweep it first, hence you use your first cleanser, and then you go in with your second double cleanse to really get into the skin and deep into the pores. Now, I don't normally do that, but this evening I am going to, because I've got a little time to myself, so I'm going for a full-on pamper. Now with Tropic, your second cleanse could be your smoothing cleanser, which has got essential oils and contains rosemary and eucalyptus essential oils. So to me, this smells like a spa in a bottle, unless you go unscented and then it doesn't have those essential oils. It could be the clarifying powder cleanser. This one's great for your teens. This is great for excess oil and spots and blemishes. It could be your clarifying cleanser, or it could be our hydrating cleanser. So this one is a gelée. It sounds like gelée to me, but it's like a gel, and I use this in the morning. This is my morning cleanser when I've not got dirt and grime in the day and definitely got no makeup and no SPF. Then this is just a wash and go, and it adds 3 times the hydration. So it's a really great hydrating cleanser. Very little scent to it at all. Perfect for the whole family. So if you've got a guy in your household who says he hasn't got time to cleanse and doesn't want to cleanse, perfect for the guys, but perfect for you as well. So I use that in the morning. But for my second cleanse this evening, I'm going in with our smoothing cleanser. This is the product that after using this, I fell in love and wanted it all. That is why I opened my Tropic account. So I'm going to go in today and do a second cleanse. So we just all over the face. Again, massaging. Now, if you are using the Tropic scented smoothing cleanser, honestly, inhale as you go. It's absolutely lovely. It is a self-care, lovely evening ritual to get into. This alone will remove your makeup, the dirt and grime of the day, your SPF. So if you were to want a single cleanse, just a single cleanse, I would always recommend the smoothing cleanser. And if you haven't tried Tropic at all and you're looking for one single product, just one, you don't want a whole routine, then smoothing cleanser is absolutely your way to go. And it is part of our core skincare. So your core essential everyday skincare would be the routine that I'm sure you've all heard of, which is cleanse, tone and moisturize. So if you are just doing a basic core everyday skincare routine, cleanse, tone and moisturize, then absolutely smoothing cleanser is your one. Do that again. Go in with your bamboo face cloth and make sure all of the cleanser is completely removed. Your cleanser is the only product that you remove that doesn't remain on your skin. It will clarify, purify and detoxify. So if you are using it for the first time, then you may experience some spots and breakouts as your skin purges all the toxins in your skin, but that's quite natural. And with Tropic, if you've used this smoothing cleanser for the first time, if you do get a breakout, it will only last a week or so, and then your skin will settle down after it's purged all those toxins. So that is the first stage of your routine, and is cleansing. If you are going to use one of the face masks, now would be the time to use your face mask. I didn't bring the green one with me, couldn't find it. So the 3 face masks with Tropic are Electric Bloom, which is the pink one. That is to brighten and tighten. Now for me, I would use this forehead, I would use this kind of jowl area, and definitely down the neck. So that is brightening and tightening. The one that Alex uses, my Alex, is New Horizons. So this is for spots and blemishes. Bless him, he's only 12, not quite got to his teens yet, almost there, but he's definitely a spotty boy these days. So this is a great mask. So for your teens, or if you've got spots and blemishes, the New Horizons is great. Put it on the areas where you need it. So with all of the masks, you don't need to go, because it's in a tube and you just use as much as you want. It's not like opening a sachet and you've got a whole sachet to use. You don't put it on all over your face, you put it where you need it. So you might want to put this around the nose, you might want to put this around the chin, you might want to put it on the forehead, you might want to put it on your back, and I'm not sure, oh yes, lovely, I've got a cat come to visit. My little girl cat Jet is being very cuddly at the moment, and she may end up on my lap. I'm hoping not, but she's in here. So New Horizons is for your spots and blemishes. And if you were to have a really nasty spot, this is great for hormonal time of the month spots as well. But if you had a single spot or a couple that were really nasty, you just put a blob on it, put a blob on that spot and leave it overnight. So rather than just leaving it for 20 minutes like you would a normal face mask and then remove it, New Horizon you can leave on all night and it will draw out all the nasty, and you will see a difference. Absolutely. If you put that on at night, you will see a difference in your skin by the morning. And then the third mask, which I didn't bring with me, is our hydration mask, the Comfort Food. And that's really, really lovely. So I would use it here for hydration. I also use it on my hands. It's a great overnight hand treatment. Super hydrating. Anyway, I digress. If you are using your face mask, you would use it after your cleanser. Your next step in your core skincare is toning essence. Now, be honest, comment below, do you use a toning essence? Always or never? I'm going to use our morning mist, and I'm going to keep talking because it will need a little moment to absorb. Now, morning mist is one of my absolute favourites. And although it says morning mist, this is good to use morning and evening. And I use loads of this. I use more of this than any other product. To me, it's super hydrating. I'm 59. My skin just absolutely loves the hydration. So my skin will be dripping. But you will see if I just talk for a couple of minutes that will be all absorbed. Now, a toning essence. Do you use a toning essence? This is probably the one product that people say, oh gosh, no, I don't use a toner. I don't need it. Why do you need it? Well, first of all, everybody's skin benefits from hydration, and the toning mist in particular is beautifully hydrating. You can use this for hot flushes. You can use this in the summer. If you're hot and you're out in the garden or you're anywhere, give yourself a spritz of it. If it's the afternoon and you're feeling a bit tired, give your face a spritz. You can use this on top of your makeup. Plus, this will better prepare your skin so that whatever product you use after it will be better absorbed and you'll get a much better result from them. So it actually saves you money. So this is a great product because if you're using moisturizers or serums or oils after using this, they will be better absorbed deeper into your skin, giving you much more benefit. So I hope you're doing your skincare with me as you go along, and I'd love to know who uses toner and who doesn't. So mine, that's it gone. You saw how many sprays I put on my face. I must have put 8. I wasn't counting. I just go mad with this product. I love it so much. But I use loads of that and it's just gone absorbed into my skin. Now, if you are just using core skincare and just going for cleanser, toner, moisturizer, you would follow with your moisturizer. But it's the evening and I'm doing a little more than just my core skincare this evening. So next for me is our hydration serum. And our Rainforest Dew Hydration Serum is a water-based serum, and it's like a glass of water for your skin. And I'm going to put 4 drops on there. Everybody's skin benefits from hydration, whether your skin is dry or oily or normal or combination. It absolutely will benefit from hydration. And the Rainforest Dew Serum is light, easily absorbed. You would definitely see and feel a difference in your skin. So if your skin is feeling tight and dry, then the Rainforest Dew Hydration Serum is a really, really good one to try. If you're local to me and you haven't tried any of these products, give me a shout. Book my borrow bag. Literally borrow my products over a weekend in the comfort of your own home to use over a weekend without any obligation at all, but just give them a go. If you love them, great. If you don't, that's fine. Just hand me my borrow bag back. No problem at all. But this is a fantastic product. If you are starting to think you're getting a few more fine lines, first thing to do before you go product wise and before you go Botox or what else, first thing you need to do is hydrate. Drink, drink, drink. Use a hydration serum. Now, our smoothing cleanser will hydrate your skin. Morning mist will hydrate your skin. Rainforest dew will hydrate your skin. Our comfort food hydration face mask will hydrate your skin. So there are lots and lots of products. So find the one that suits you and get hydration into your skin. You will see a visible difference. I'm not saying it's going to get rid of your fine lines or your wrinkles, but it will help to minimize your fine lines. So I'm 59 and I don't think I've got too many at all. My biggest lines are across my forehead and I'm going to go for laughter lines. Clearly I laugh a lot. So hydration serum, and because I have it, I'm also going to go in with youth potion. Yep, this is Tropics Retinol serum. Not retinol, which comes from the oil, crude oil distillation. Literally, that is where most skincare retinol comes from. But your skin needs to turn retinol into retinal, and this is retinal. It comes from marine algae, so you are not putting million-year-old crude oil derivatives on your skin. Great product. And this is again for youth enhancing. So we are working on keeping Mother Nature and lines at bay. We don't want them, we don't need them, so we are going to keep them at bay. As with every product you use, bring it right down your neck. So we go up on the face and we go down on the neck. Again, we're not wanting to help Mother Nature pulling the skin down on your face. We're wanting to push it up, and then we bring it down on the neck, which will also help with lymphatic drainage as you are massaging into your face and bringing it down. So that's me gone in with my youth potion for this evening. And then I am going to end with my moisturiser of choice. In the evening, I will be using Tropics Skin Dream, but you can use your Skin Feast. So generally you feast in the day and you dream at night. So we're going to go in with our moisturiser, and so I'm going to go in with my Skin Dream and 2 pumps. So that's it, a beautiful orange colour. And I might put a little bit more on in a moment and I'll tell you why. So with your moisturiser all over the face, and that would be me set for the evening. However, I didn't bring with me, I didn't bring one of my oils. So if you were to go for core skincare, cleanser, toner and moisturiser, and not go for enhance with the oils and serums, you can use your moisturiser, or you can do it with your cleanser, with your smoothing cleanser. But I'm going to add a bit more moisturiser and just go for a bit of massage. If you were to do a couple of minutes of massage, 3, 4, 5 minutes massage of your face every day, you will see a difference. So facial massage for you to have a go with, we're going to start with. So you want to make sure you've got some slip on the skin with your products. And we're going to start with a chin chisel. So we're putting our hands either side of the nose, thumb under the chin, and just sweep out to the ears. Generally, I would do each of these moves around 6 times. So we start with a chin chisel, then we go in with a lip scissor. That's literally just using your 2 fingers and take it right out to the ear, across the mouth and out to the ear. So we're just working on smoothing out all those lines. And if you feel that you are not got enough slip, just add a little bit more. So normally I would do this with an oil, and I've left my oils upstairs, so I'm going to do it with my moisturiser. We're then going to lift and sculpt the cheek. So sweep with one and push up. So we're absolutely wanting to push up and lift everything on the face. There we go. I'm going to do that each side, and I wasn't counting. I think I might have done 7, but so scoop and push, scoop and push. Try and count better this time. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it is 7. We're moving our way up the face. I've got hair in my mouth. So with thumbs on the temples, and you're going to use your fingers, your 4 fingers, and we just go around the orbital bone. So we go over the top and underneath. So this is like a windscreen wiper. And as I said, everything we do, we're basing it on a power of 6. Although I'm really not paying attention. I'm not counting very well tonight, but so over the top and underneath. And last moves, we're going to again work up the face. We're doing a forehead mountain. So we start by going up the center, and then we start to bring it out and across. So everything you're doing, you're wanting to smooth out any lines that you've got. And then we're going to go across the forehead. And if you do that every night, you will see and feel a difference. And when you finish, just the last bit of massage, and always bring it down the neck, so that we are taking everything down the neck and helping of the lymphatic drainage. So for those of you that have been watching, thank you so much for joining me this evening. That's been lovely. I hope you have joined in. I hope you brought whatever products you've got, and doesn't matter if it's tropic, so long as you use what you've got. The worst thing you can do is invest in your skin, invest in some lovely products, and then not use them, because if they sit in your bathroom cabinet, you're going to get absolutely no benefit whatsoever. Now my face is a little bit pink because I do have sensitive skin, and I do use warmer water than I should, but give me a couple of minutes and that will settle down, and that is my evening glow routine. So if you do have any questions about any of the products I've shown you, you'd like any more information, you can ask me anything you like, any questions at all, either comment below or send me a message. If there's anything there that you'd like to try and you'd like to add on to my weekend order, being month-end payday order that's going through tomorrow, let me know. And if not, you can ask me questions. Absolutely no obligation to buy anything at all. And just before I go, I'm just going to run through for you current offers that are still on or are on until the end of the month. So you may have seen the Butter Balm New Cleanser. So this is the Renew collection you get, and which I didn't use. So this is an eye product, the evening eye product. So you squeeze a little out, dot it on, and then you massage that under the eye, out to the temples and over the top. So you get the eye lift eye serum, you get the renewing cleanser, and then you get the travel size. So this is my full size 30ml youth potion, but the Renew Edit comes with the 10ml. So these as a collection are currently available. That's £98, which gives you a fantastic saving. But that collection is only available until I think the 23rd of March. Or if you'd like the cleanser on its own, I say on its own, it comes with the bamboo face cloth and the little spatula. That's still on an introductory price of £52, but that goes up to 62. So it's 52, goes up to 62, I think 23rd of March. Orders at the moment, if you were to place an order before tomorrow night of £90 or more, you get the gorgeous Butter Balm. This is So Sleepy. So it contains the 7 essential oils that make the So Sleepy blend, which is clinically proven to aid sleep. But this one is also magnesium. It has magnesium in it. So that is to reduce tension in your muscles, and is a great relaxant. So that is free at the moment with orders £90 or more, but that offer ends tomorrow. What else did I bring with it? Oh, I also wanted to say, if you were doing your skincare in the morning, what's the one product that you would always end your routine with? Do you know? I'd love you to comment below. I hope you know, and I hope you use it every single day. It's your, oh dear, not doing very well. It's your SPF. Absolute non-negotiable every day. If you are using beautiful, fresh, healthy skincare products and looking after your skin as best you can, and then you don't use an SPF factor 50, then you're going to undo everything you've just done on your evening routine. So in the morning, you must use an SPF. Tropic have got 3. This is not full size, so this is my mini. There is the Sunday, which is our main factor 50 SPF, and it's a great base for your makeup. If you don't wear makeup, you might choose one of the 2 skin shades, and they are a tinted SPF. I like those, super easy in the summer. Or you might have seen my post earlier in the week for the CC cream, the colour correction cream. This is a very sheer satin base. It goes on white, which is a bit strange when you first do it, but it's got an encapsulated colour that comes through and gives you a really lovely light coverage, but it's got a factor 50. So that's the CC colour correction cream. So whatever you do, you must wear an SPF. So my absolute non-negotiables for you would be SPF in the day, absolutely, no question. And at night, a really good oil-based cleanser to remove the dirt and grime of the day and remove your SPF, regardless of when it is in the year. It could be the middle of winter. It could be barely getting light in the day. It could be chucking it down with rain. You still need your SPF because it will protect you from UVA aging and UVB burning rays. So in the winter, you are still being affected by the sun's rays with the UVA aging, and we don't need any help with aging at all. Mother Nature does a good enough job of that. So combat the aging, get your SPF on. I can't remember whether it's 90 or 95% of skin aging comes from the sun. So non-negotiable. Whether you use moisturizers or you use serums or oils, you must use your SPF. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your Friday evening. For those who have joined me, I can see Amber and Lindsay and Layla on there. Layla, sorry. I can't see whether there's any more names below, but thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've joined along and used your own products, whatever brand they are, because that's the most important. I would love you to use Tropic, but if you are using a good skincare brand and you are looking after your skin, you are cleansing your skin, you are toning and balancing your skin and preparing it to make best use of your serums and your moisturizers, and you are then moisturizing and nourishing and caring for your skin with a moisturizer topped off with an SPF, great. Thank you very much. That's just what we want. Anyway, Friday evening, as I said, if you've got any questions at all, drop me a message. I love nothing more than talking all things skincare. So thank you very much. Bye bye.